So it's okay. I'm going to I'm conscious of time, so I'm going to fly through some of these. There's meditation aspects. The breath, focusing your mind. It's really important to focus your mind on an object, an auspicious object, a candle, your breath. When you wish to meditate and your mind's wandering all over the place and there's turbulence like it is, don't focus on the mind wandering off. Don't focus on the turbulence. Just bring your focus to your breath. Keep bringing your focus back of your awareness, your consciousness. And eventually, training of the mind, we then can hold that point of focus and everything else falls away. Stillness is the most wonderful thing ever. This is one of my favorites. We can talk about stillness, for forever. If we still the mind, healing takes place, clarity comes, clarity ripens out stillness. And the things what we're concerned with throughout our lives and day, stillness can counteract it. Because in stillness, the light shines that bright, it radiates from that point of clarity, and it dissolves that what we are holding within ourselves, what's causing us disease or suffering. The turbulence subsides. It's like still in the turbulence of your mind, focusing on stillness, focusing on stillness. So eventually we can go, okay, I've got a still mind. From stillness, we have clear light. A clear light opens up and ripens. Everything improves on that point. Our well-being as a whole, our mediumship capacity, our association with people, everything comes from this point of stillness. We can do a meditation or visualization where we take the mind on a journey and imagine sitting by the side of the ocean on the beach. That's using energy. A visualization uses energy, mental energy, because we're thinking of going somewhere. It's still okay, it's fine. But if somebody really wants to generate energy and be calm, then stillness is the one. This very next one, I would say, protecting the mind. During this moment in time of evolution, and we see both the internal and the external world, spirit and spiritual beings have been pushing and pushing and pushing and inspiring this so much recently. And I really wanted to share this one with everybody. Please protect your mind. Don't get drawn into dramas. Don't allow the fear to overtake your mind. Don't get drawn into conflict. Protect your mind. Because this cosmic event is all about this one thing, the mind. The expansion and ascension into the light of enlightenment, if you like. We can see enlightenment as a ladder with many rungs, infinite. Excited, that there's this wonderful healing energy, or this wonderful gift of mediumship or psychometry and etc. But with respect to merely, the second or third or fourth rung on the ladder of this infinite, ascension. So we need to be really careful about how we perceive what's going on. And all these wonderful abilities, what's kind of ripening and showing themselves at the minute. If we protect our mind, give it stillness through meditation, then we just continue upon that ladder. Actually, the center point is where the ladder leads to anyway. It starts from there, it leads to the emptiness, where nothing actually exists apart from our own mind, apart from what our own mind creates. It's an illusion. We've created it. But quickly moving on, again, there you go. I was going to go for this protecting the mind, no distractions, down, keep this detachment. It's important to stay detached from dramas and distractions. How can you get this sense of detachment? And I don't mean unfeeling and being cold. It means being calm. and loving and compassionate without reacting to things. How can we reach that? By moving our mind. We can move our mind. We're not just a fixed thing. We've got great flexibility and expanse going on. And so there we go. Looking at I could almost do this in reverse, but when we go to self-analysis, I think it's key that we're good at looking at ourselves. We don't need any of this, do we? Because we're really good at beating ourselves up. But we've had this one for years and years. But it's really important to have some form of self-analysis, because it's a form of self-reflection. We can see where we are in any given moment, in any given conversation. We can be mindful of it. And we can change the things we think and say at any moment if we constantly have this self-analysis without overdoing it. We can't use self-analysis to beat ourselves up in a different form. It's not for that. It means to be observant of who we are and how we're behaving and what we wish to emanate, how we wish this meaningful life to be.